Catch who you're going to help us to catch.
All the Peter Papa, Miss Collins,
Más que escándalo, dolor.
A mí me da
Dolor.
una tristeza, un dolor.
Tengo dolor.
Porque son chicos, pobrecitos.
Mire, me gusta. Dolor, angustia, siniestro,
Sí,
repugnancia. Pero más que nada dolor.
sí.
Yes, well, it is a very difficult subject to broach just because I don't want to traumatize people because the events are so extreme.
My name is Ella Garieva, and I'm the mother of 2 children from Hampstead, Alisa and Gabriel, who have been unlawfully removed from me on 9/11/2014. This is a high-profile case.
With my experience of interrogation over a 20-year period, as a former detective sergeant, she was speaking 110% truth. I know there's been no investigation, there's been no proper police statement taken from this woman because of the way she's been harassed.
and they make.
Right, so who's Daniel?
Daniel is he got brown hair.
Yeah.
And he got white skin, and he's really mean to me. He pushes me every time. He calls me an idiot.
Okay.
Kicks me. He kicks me in the privates.
Okay.
When he was doing the sex to me, he does sex to me.
What does that mean, sex? What do you mean?
He touches me in the privates. He touches me in the privates. He sticks a plastic willy
Yeah.
in my bottom, and it bleeds then.
Okay.
It's hard
Yes.
me the courage of stars before you left.
Dentro de esa pensión, viví en la pensión, y esos chicos que eran menores me lo contaban. Cuando fui a hablar, estamos hablando de 1990, no estaba esto de denunciar y poder hacer estas cosas, hablar con el técnico, el técnico me miró, no era famosa ni nada yo, me miró y le dijo en la cara a Diego, el papá de mi hija, si no me acuesto con ella, con Natacha, te doy por lesionado. Hay muchas cosas.
¿Y
Eso
quién era el
empezó ahí.
técnico?
Lo que es importante acá es que el señor López aceptaba dinero de corrupción en ese momento, sabiendo todo esto, en canje y a cambio de la pedofilia.
A ver, en el caso...
Y también habían jugadores,
Sí.
padres como de los Scaloni y tal, que pagaban para que jueguen.
Esta es una red, la actual es una red de trata, pero a nivel nacional.
Sí, trata y
Porque-
pedofilia, sí. Esto empieza, yo ya comencé a denunciar eso en su momento, públicamente no había otra forma. Pasa esto. ¿Esto qué quiere decir? Esto con Independiente se está por una olla de algo que venía pasando y viene pasando en muchos clubes. No solamente Independiente, con los chicos que están en inferiores en
Pero si
pensiones. que no
dicen
tienen
venía
recursos.
pasando en muchos clubes hace años, ¿por qué no lo denunciaron? La gente que lo sabía, porque ahora hay un montón
En
de
esa
gente que
época
dice,
los chicos
hace 10
tenían
años
miedo,
que
no
se sabe.
denunciaban.
¿Y por qué no lo denunciaron?
Los chicos no denunciaban por miedo, porque no tenían recursos. ¿Sabes lo que
No,
pasa?
no, pero hay gente grande
¿Te
que
puedo decir algo, Mercedes?
hace 10 años
Vos sos
que
novia
sabe.
de Vera, ¿no? De Gustavo.
So, your dad does sex to you, and what that means is he touches your privates,
Yes.
and put a plastic willy.
They're for children. They work with the social services.
And what did they do to you?
They do sex. They touch each other. They touch me and Gabriel. They have plastic willies. They stick it in our bottom.
Who does? Who sticks it in your bottom?
Social services. Everybody does. All of them.
Who?
Everybody.
Does your mother do it?
No.
Do I do it?
No.
Who does it then?
A big church, and we use it for sex, eating baby, drinking baby's blood. we sacrifice the baby, we do sex to the babies, we throw when we're dancing with the skulls after the babies are dead.
What skulls?
The baby skulls.
From before?
Yeah, from before. We put it on.
Where did the baby skulls come from?
They come from the baby.
How would you get them from the baby?
We cut the baby's head off. We
Who?
Parents.
My dad's
Tell me more people. Tell me some more people, please. I'm interested.
Parents, police.
What about the teachers at school? Who's the main one?
Forsyth.
Who's Mrs. Forsyth?
She's the head teacher. Of our school. Papa, Mr. Holly. Papa, Mr. Holly. The school.
Tell me more stuff. Tell me about this cult that you're in.
This cult is because the first time whenever we ever done it,
Did what?
first ever we saw Papa kill a baby, and me and Gabriel done. Then when they done sex to me and Gabriel.
Who did sex to you?
Papa, the others. When we just came.
Who was
to
the
school.
others? Who was the others?
Mr. Hollins, Mr. Forsyth, all the parents and the teachers and Papa.
Can you give me the names of some of these parents and teachers, please?
Laura, Sophie, Sophie's mom, yeah, Sophie.
Laura who? Who is Laura?
Laura Herlicar.
Who are the leaders of this cult?
Papa.
And who is Papa? Who is Papa?
Papa is my dad. He's Ricky. His name is Ricky Dearman, and he does really. He's the boss
Of what?
of the whole thing.
Of the what? Boss of what?
Of the whole cult. The whole Peter Fowl ring.
And what do they do, this cult?
They do sex there. They kill babies.
Sex to who?
They do sex to children. They do it to each other.
And what are the babies for? What do you get the
babies? We said the social services to do it. Unfortunately, they get the babies from families who can't look after the baby and who don't want the baby.
Really?
Yes.
Social services, I find that difficult to believe.
Yes.
What's their
name?
Richie.
Richie
Emma.
who?
Richie, I don't know his surname, but it's Richie. His
The
name
one
is.
who came to our house. And
He's your social services, he's your worker that helps.
Yes, and Ella, the other lady who first time.
Polish.
Yes, she came to our house. Yes, and we dance with the skulls.
You what?
We dance with the skulls in the church.
What skulls?
Skulls of the baby.
Pardon?
Baby skulls. The skulls of the baby.
You dance with the baby skulls?
Yes.
And who kills the babies?
Papa, me, Elisa.
Who kills the babies?
Papa.
And what, he gets you to help him?
Yes.
Shoot.
So he tells us to hold the hand on the knife, and then he holds his hand on our hand. So then he cuts the baby's head off. And then he puts it upside down, and then we drain the blood.
And then what they do?
And then we cook it, and then we drink the blood, and then after we go and dance with the skull.
They took me to an orgy. And it was horrendous. And I was just, it was just around my 6th birthday, I know that. And it was one of the times that I ended up standing up against what was happening because I'd been so humiliated. I couldn't imagine. I knew that if I was not going to do anything, that I would feel that I would die. That's how I felt. I'm going to die. And I think that was that I felt that my soul was going to die or I was going to be dead inside. So I stood up and said to the people at the orgy, this was an orgy that was in a castle. It was attended mostly by people who were wearing hippie clothes, very confusing, but because it was a masked party. So it was a dress-up orgy, and everyone was doing drugs. Drugs were being offered on silver plates, all kinds. And I stood up, and then immediately I was taken and threatened very graphically to make sure that I would never speak, because I threatened them. I said, you can't do this to me. I'm going to tell on you. I'm going to make sure you all go to jail. And so I was threatened extremely graphically right that first night. And of course, I didn't want to die. I always had a little bit of distance, mental distance, like I had been able to hold on to my soul. And so there was a little way for the most powerful people in the country, the politicians, but also there were lawyers and there were people in government, judges, police chiefs, and so forth, who basically had an exclusive club. I thought of it as an exclusive club, and who used pedophilia, who used abuse of children to blackmail people who were coming into this system, so that anyone who's on the rise in the political or any other arena who reached that level of the elites had to literally sell their soul. And that was a gradual process, that someone was first, maybe there were just teenage girls at the parties and the drunk guy was, sleeping with a teenage girl, but then there would be material on that would be filmed or photographed, and then there would be compromising material because it turned out that this girl was only 15 or so. And then so then they were already compromised, and then maybe the next thing is they would be so I was very young. I was 6 years old, just 6. I was maybe 5 when it first started. There was a woman who infiltrated our family as a cleaning lady, who was sent from someone from the network that had just probably seen in the village. We had moved in the village when I was 3, and maybe it just kind of pegged me down and maybe seen that my mother was kind of not well and profiled me. I don't know, but I think it was set up that way because they all knew each other. So by the time I was 5, I'd spent a year with this woman and her husband being groomed, although I should say, I don't think they groomed me so much because I never liked them, but I think they groomed my mother and my stepfather to trust them with me.